April 11th, 2024. I'm going to talk about Carmax stock, ticker symbol KMX, 1 minute chart. Carmax reported earnings this morning. You can see that right here on the blue light bulb. You can see price closed up here last night and then opened here and then came down and then it went sideways until the market opened up this morning. The yellow lines indicate gaps between previous transaction prices. So you can see this red doji here. So I put the yellow line there and another one here just to indicate this gap. I'm actually going to remove that. And then you got a gap here. I'm going to remove this one. There's actually a small gray doji there, and then there's another one right here. So I've documented this yellow line here and this yellow line here between this doji and this top of this candle. There's no other transactions, no trades. So these the yellow lines essentially become gap fill targets in the regular trading session. Doesn't mean that they have to be filled, but they can be. So the topics we're going to cover, well, let me get back to those. We'll cover wave trading, entries, when price is breaking previous high or previous low, stop at the previous high or previous low, 5-wave move, consolidation hint. This is a big one here. And using the options chain, open interest and volume to help make data-driven decisions. I'm going to zoom in now. So those yellow lines are just unfilled gaps before the market opens. So on the first one, I've already documented the waves here, but I'll talk about those. On this first 1 minute candle, price goes up, and you can see it almost touches the yellow line, but it doesn't. So oftentimes, if price doesn't fill the gap, then it's an area, it's a point of rejection. It can become it's still a target to be filled later on. It's just typically a matter of when is it going to be filled. So first 1 minute candle, and I'm looking for a wave to trade. So if I look back here on this pre-market, we've got this high here, price pulls back, goes up, and these are candle body over this lower candle body over candle body. So yeah, this is a wave here, and when price starts breaking this wave, this is where I'm interested in going short. So this is at 4 minutes before market open. So I'm using this wave. Price is closing below this. It's closing here, which is below this. So I'm interested in going short. I traded a couple put options on this candle and closed them down here. I'll show you those trades later. Just a small winner. But here, wave one comes all the way down. So how do we know that this is wave one? Because in this entire move, there's no candle body over candle body. Here is the first candle body over this candle body. So at this point, by my process of trading, price is no longer going down. It's stopped, or at least paused going down, and is having a pullback. So we're looking for a wave two to break below and close below wave one and make candle bodies below that. So price is going up and it starts to come down, looking good for short continuation. However, price goes back up. So why am I documenting this W2 red? Well, because it's a failure, because price comes down and then goes back up, and this close is above this previous wave two close right here, and then you get higher closes and higher closes, but price doesn't go up enough to break the wave one, which is $3.50 higher, and then price starts coming down. So at this point, price is candle body under candle body. So this is just another secondary signal that price might start continuing the trend down. So if you have a stop, your previous stop would have been here, or the high of this candle. You would have gotten stopped out. Now, if you're a risk trader, then risk meaning you're willing to take a little bit more risk but have a tighter stop, then you would take the trade right here on this candle, put your stop right there at the high of that candle, and we're looking for price to break down below wave one, make successive multiple waves. So here you can see that this candle body, is actually, I've already looked at this, but it's 2 cents. This candle body is 2 cents. The close of this candle body is 2 cents below the close of this. So it is technically a candle body underneath that candle body. So this is wave 2. How do we know that this wave 2 has ended? Because we get candle body over candle body, and price keeps going up. And then here we get candle body underneath this doji here. So this is telling me that this is potentially where wave 3 begins, right up here, and price should continue to roll back down, which it does. Now we're looking for a close below wave 2, which we get to close. Now we're getting candle bodies underneath wave 2, and this is where wave 3 ends. We know it ends here because we get candle body over candle body. Price continues to go sideways a little bit higher, doesn't violate any waves, and stays below wave 3, breaks back down, closing below wave 3. You get candle bodies underneath candle bodies under wave 3 candle body. And so that's where wave 4 ends, because this doji is above this one, that candle. So that concludes, this 4-wave move down. Yes, I talk about 5-wave moves occurring frequently every single day, and to only trade stocks or futures or cryptocurrency where you have a 5-wave move. And so there actually is a 5-wave move, and you can see these cyan, these blue candles. I'll zoom in, but it's basically the wave 4 becomes the low of the day, which becomes the wave 1. Wave 1 goes up, pulls back, and then you get wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then price pulls back, violating wave 4, which is a wave 5, and then you get wave 5 over wave 4, and price continues to go up. So we'll look at those real quick, a little bit closer detail. Zoom in. So this is our smallest, lowest candle body, but you could actually use this one over here as your starting point. But these candle bodies are actually connected, so it really doesn't matter where you actually place the label. But price does go up, pulls back, doesn't make a new candle body low, so I'm fine with this being the beginning of wave 1, and then price goes up, and you get a close above this wave right here. So technically this would actually be, I documented that wrong. This would be wave 1, and then you get the pullback, which is candle body under candle body. So as soon as price starts going over this, which it does here, then you're off to the races. So this would actually be a wave 2. But for this recording this video, I'm just going to leave it as wave 1 because you can see the multiple waves. Okay, so wave 1 goes way up, and then we get candle body under candle body. So we know that this terminates this wave move. Price keeps going down, 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 down. And how do we know that price has stopped going down? Well, we need to see candle body over candle body, and right here, I think right here, this is candle body under this candle body. So price has stopped coming down. Now we need to see price going up if price is going to go higher, and wave 2 here didn't violate this wave 1 back here, didn't go below wave 1, and so price starts going up, and this is just an internal subwave, which I'm not interested in because I'm only interested in price breaking wave 1. That wave 1, price continues to go up sideways and then back. Still hasn't broken over that wave 1. I'll show you that. So that's that candle here. Price has not closed above wave 1, so that's not a new wave. And finally here on this doji and this hammer candle and this upside down hammer, all 3 of these candle bodies are above wave 1. So this is where this wave ends. Pulls back into a wave 3, doesn't go below wave 2, so everything's good there. And we need to see price going above wave 2. There's the wave 3, candle body above wave 2, the pullback not violating the previous wave. So that's where wave 4 begins. We get candle bodies over wave 3, pullback, that's where wave 4 ends. Then you get a nasty pullback that violates wave 4. And then price starts going up. How do we know that price is potentially reversing because we're getting candle body over candle body, and you start breaking these sub waves. So then you can see that 5 wave, this candle body here is clearly above wave 4, and so that's your 5th wave move. And yes, price actually does go higher on Carmax, about another $1. So in terms of covering some of these other topics, grab this. So 5-way moves, consolidation hint. So there was a good hint here that price is actually going to lower. When you see price breaking, so here's a wave here, this wave goes up, and then price closes below this previous wave. So if I just document this, this line here is our previous wave body, and it gets breached right here, and then price goes, in terms of the bodies, it basically goes sideways, and these bodies do not retrace more than about 20% of this candle here. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle around this. So these bodies, I don't care about the tails and wicks, these bodies consolidate in the lower 20% range of this particular body that's broken below this. This is pretty much a textbook type of consolidation pattern that gives you a hint that price is going to go lower from the zone that it's currently in. My trades, like I said, I got short on this candle, covered on this candle. Switch over to the options real quick. I did it was a tiny little trade. I traded the 73 puts. So as price goes down, the value of puts increase. So I got long 2 puts on this candle at an average of $1.72.5. So it was like I got in one here and then market in one here, sold one at $2, sold one at $2.10 or $2.20, and so the average price is $2.10. So yeah, it's a tiny trade, but it's a winning trade based upon the wave that I was following. Yes, the wave went much, much deeper. As all of you saw, it basically went all the way up into here in terms of price on the stock going lower, which means the put increases in value before it started pulling back, and made another wave 2, 3, and 4 down. Go back to the stock, and you can see those waves one more time right here. So this is where I got short. This is where I covered on this candle, and it was still in wave 1. It hadn't even hit wave 2. I got out because I saw this big, because I only had 2 contracts, so I didn't have a lot of contracts to hold. And then second of all, I saw this big wick happen. So at that point, I just left Carmax alone for the rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.